Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome to the second episode of 2019. Currently on the 4th season, and obviously this would be the 8th episode. So, if you guys enjoy this episode, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new and haven't already for more similar content from myself, and if you have just subscribed, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos. Also, why not check out some of my other videos here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, can be found down below in the video's description as well as in a pinned comment. So, in this particular episode, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be breeding my snow owls. Now, before we get into the snow owl mutation part, first things first, I do want a pair that has both of the good stats from both parents, so they also need to be of the same level. That will of course increase the chance of getting a mutation, or the very first mutation. Afterwards it'll just be a bit weird. Basically the chances of getting the mutations will increase, but we do want to decrease the amount of chances with mutations. It's quite weird because if you do have different level owls, that does factor in with regards to the percentage of getting a mutation. So having them both with the same stats to start off with in the same level will of course make a bit of a difference. So I have set up my owls to breed, and I've moved my creatures here, and I've decided that I'm going to turn this into a giant hangar where I'm going to keep my creatures, the creatures of course that I want to keep. I'm not quite sure what it's going to look like, but there should be sufficient space. So that means I'll need to make the walls taller. I'll need to be 12 tall, and maybe come out to here, something like that. Yeah, so that should be wide enough, tall enough to allow me to store a lot of creatures. Now the reason I've thought about that is because obviously I'll have these Rexes. I do need to find a place to put them so that they are not in the way. I'm also cooking the meat from the previous Rexes and obviously other things that I have killed. I have also done some legwork, and as you can see I've got plenty of materials now to work with. Hopefully I'll have enough to start off the giant hangar. I'm not planning to finish it today. It does take a long time to build it, even if you have got all the materials. So what I'm going to be doing to reach that height is I'm going to be taking my original female Rex. I'm going to mount her, and then off the top of her I will increase the height of the walls. One thing I've not decided with regards to the hangar is if I'm going to keep it separate or if I'm going to go all the way to that gate. Ideally I would like to have that gate functional, not just for show. So I might go separate, but I do need... Ooh, don't poop on me. I do need a good storage space, and we have a bit of a problem here. Yeah, that is a bit of a problem. So I think I've picked up a bit too many items. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop some items in one of these Rexes and then come back and pick them up when I need them. I've just realized that I've dropped off the the walls, so I can't place the ceilings. So I'll need some of these. I'll need the walls. I'm going to go with the walls first. I will use up the walls before anything else. We do want to get the building or the structure to the height that we need to, and so I'm going to see how many walls I need to go in terms of height wise. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, so it's 3 walls tall. I'm gonna use up all the walls that I've currently got, and then I do have 3x3 walls, so I'm gonna use those because that will economize on these 1x1 walls that we need. Obviously I'm going to use up what I currently have, And so now it's to move to the 3x3 walls. That should help us build it a lot faster. I haven't actually thought much about the design, so it is going to look like a box. Obviously, in due time, I will add a bit of shape and design to it. As of this moment, we just need a place to store the creatures. Obviously, I'm hoping that by the end of the season, I'll have a nice looking base, so I do want to take into consideration the design of it as well. I think we're far from it at this current time, so I'm just going with the first things that come into mind. And obviously I haven't got anything specifically set in mind with regards to the design of the base. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to build it up to meet the requirements or my needs, to be more specific. And then once I have the basic design for the base, I will then, of course, oops, did not want to move that one out, but yeah, once I've got the basic design for the base, I will then look at how to make it look pretty. I do want to go for the castle, or a castle sort of design and look for it. I do want to keep that theme going. And that's that. That's that wall sorted. Oh, stuck on that man of armor. And now I need to figure out how I'm going to do this end. Now my thought is to come where this 90-degree wall is and do this. Like that. Oh. But that doesn't look like there's a big enough gap. Plus I'll need to place a gate there so I can access that gate from the hangar. Oh, the decisions here. Do you know what? I can do this whilst I'm on ground. So I'll go with this. We'll see what it looks like. It might not stay like this, to be fairly honest. See, the gap here is not good enough. I'm not happy with it. If I'm bringing in large creatures through this gate, it's going to be a bit of a difficult one. So I'm going to build it up like this. I can always take down the walls and change it out if I need to. So I'm just going to go with it now and see what it looks like. And if I'm not happy, I'll just modify it, I guess. Now, I can go like this, but then it just looks like a giant box if I do that, see? So I can probably just do this just to give me the shape, and then maybe go at a 45-degree angle with the walls, craft some of those walls. I should only need maybe one or two if I want to give it some sort of a shape. See, that's good enough. That should be, I think, wide enough. It's just this gap that's got me bothered a bit, because obviously I'll need to place a gate at this end. But there doesn't seem to be a lot of space, especially if I'm going to bring in big creatures. So let's take these down for a start, like that. I really need to sort that damn gate out. I don't really want it opening. I mean, there isn't anything bad here as such to spawn in, but I don't really want it opening every time I get close to it. So I'll need to sort out the options for that gate. How am I going to do this? So I'm going to go with the walls for a start. I'm just going to build a giant box. I'm going to try and get an idea of where I want the gate. I'm going to have maybe 3 gates on this end. So that will allow me access into the hangar from multiple locations. So that'll do just fine. I think if I put the next wall down here and then remove the one, and then remove that one, that should be a gate right there. And maybe put one up there like so. Yeah, I think this is perfect with regards to the width of the hangar. I should be able to fit plenty of creatures in here. So we'll go with another 2, maybe 3 walls, then leave another 2 gap for another gate. That will also, of course, economize on all the materials that we use up. We do still have a limit, although it is a ridiculous limit, but we don't really want to get too close to that. If we do get too close to it, of course, that will just mean the server will end up being laggy, despite it being quite a powerful server. So now I'm just drawing the outline of what the hangar will be. These will, of course, disappear. That's another gate right there. So I might end up removing these walls and then try and go with it in a diagonal way. So I'll take these down. And so that'll come at a 45-degree angle. Obviously, by doing that, it does reduce the amount of space that I'll have in this hangar by a pinch. But I'm doing it because I know that I want to have loads of creatures in here, and I might bring in large creatures as well. So, of course, we do want some movement space. Now, slightly miscalculated that. How am I going to do this? I do want to place another gate here. So I'll take this down. Yeah, I'll take this down because I do want the gates to connect to the wall. And then I'll have to shift things over a slight tad bit. Actually not. It's actually looking like... well, you know, I'm just going to shift things over for a bit. Yeah, no, yeah, we do want a bit of a wall between the gates. See, yeah, definitely going to shift it over. It's going to work out perfectly. Like that. There we go. It's perfect. Look at that. Yep. Right, I'll see you guys in a bit once this is finished. Okay, here we are. This took a while. Many decisions and things that had to happen. So in the end, I went with the hangar going all the way up to the gate. I did not like what it looked like without the gate. So this is obviously the front gate, but you can come through the hangar and then go into, let's call it for argument's sakes, courtyard. It does look alright. It does not look like anything would be out of place from the front. Obviously, I still need to place up several towers and all of that, so that will change up at some point. There's plenty of space. I've also put down some windows at the base of the hangar. I still have to wait for the owls to lay the eggs for me, so I can't really do much with the baby owls at this current time. Or maybe, I don't know, let's have a look. How many have I got? Oh, that's a lot of eggs. Definitely can do that. So we're going to take out some eggs. We are looking for a pair of owls of the same level with the same stats. Those will be the base pair for my breeding endeavor. And we'll do that. Drop all of these and hopefully we get that pair. If we do get it, we will of course keep it. Everything else goes. What have we got here? No, okay. So I'm looking at their levels. I do want them to be of the highest level. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to choose the owls with the highest level. I mean, like as you can see, we've got loads of them. So I will pick out the owls with the highest levels, and then we will see which one is the exact highest. And so then we'll search for a pair for that particular owl. And hopefully that should work that way out. So this guy is a bit low. 32. 34. So that's even better. Meaning the ones I looked at before will end up being food for the new ones. So let's get this guy out of this batch. Let's put him here for now. And then we'll see exactly what's what. Let's disable wandering on you. We don't really want you doing anything stupid. Oh, okay, hold on a bit. No, I want the owl. There you go. I just realized I don't have meat on me. So, I'm going to need some meat. And as you can see, I've cooked it all. So, therefore, don't have any raw meat whatsoever. Obviously, as I said, I'm only going to keep one pair. Oops. Disable following. Where are you? There you go. Haha. And why are you wandering now? You shouldn't be wandering. What's wrong with you? Hey. So we got these guys that are coming to us. Clearly you're not gonna stay. Okay. I mean, I'm not looking for perfection with regards to the owls, which is what I did with the Rexes, to be fairly honest. I just want them to have the highest stat, or to have a similar level, and both parents to have the exact same stats. It doesn't really make a difference if they're slightly different. Geez, I didn't want to do that. But yes, I want them to be of the same level. Hey. Hey. Oh, owls, stop. Hopefully they'll stop wandering about. Okay. They seem to be doing alright for food at the moment. Let's sort this out. I think it was... There we go, perfect. Let's see what else we have around here. Ooh, there we go. I think that is the level that I'm going for. 237. You are definitely a keeper. Disable wandering, and we're gonna pick you up because it's quicker that way, and then drop you with the batch that I will keep. Obviously, what are you? 2-2. Don't want you. There was a bit of blue on him. Very interesting. Oh. I don't think that was a mutation. I think it was just the natural color of the owl, or one of the parents. But as you can see, this one has it as well. 216. Of course, you're not going to stay. So we'll drop you here in this batch. So first things first, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be keeping as of yet. So I want them to be as close to the S Plus nanny so that they can get imprinting already. We do want them to get full imprinting. It doesn't make a difference with regards to these owls because they will be the base pair, and I probably would be better without imprinting, but I might end up swapping out what I'm currently using with babies from those owls, and fully imprinted owls will give me an idea of what the stats will look like. What about you? Nope, not good enough. 230. Nope, you're not good enough neither. You get to go as well. 233. Nope. Sorry, mate. 218. That one goes as well. 235. See, that's quite close. Decisions. I will keep you for the moment until I decide what to do with you. So let's pick you up. It's quicker to carry you than to have you follow me. And we'll do that. Oh, there's an owl wandering around there by the looks of it. Let's see which owl it is, what level it is. So that means you get to go. What level are you? Oh, perfect. Please be a pair. Let's quickly give you these and pick you up. We'll drop you close to the S Plus nanny. So that and that. Oh, perfect. There's my pair. Haha. Just want to make sure that they are not already mutated. They shouldn't be, but I want to double check. We don't really want to start with any mutations in our base pairs, so that's perfect. By the looks of it, I don't think I've got any mutations as such. Even if I would have, I would not have kept them anyways. It's kind of pointless having the mutations. That does bring me on to the next thing. What am I going to do with the color mutations? Hopefully I'll keep some color mutations, but I don't really... don't know. Do I want to keep a lot of these owls? I don't know. We'll see what colors we get. I'm more interested in the... Oh, there's one wandering right there. I'm more interested in the stats. And the stats I'm going to go on the owls will be 3 actually. I'm going to go with stamina, HP, and damage. And then I'll see how I combine those into final owls. So I think these would be the most important stats for this specific sort of species. That also means, of course, I'm going to end up killing thousands of owls to get there. That also means, of course, I don't need to go and tame some more owls for the gacha farms because we don't need them. We can get them quite easily and can get quite high level owls as well. I'm also wondering if to use... I might do. That might be a thing. Basically what I'm thinking is I might use one of the red owls with the base parents to get the red coloration going. And so then maybe transfer that coloration onto the parent owls. Which of course would mean that I would have red owls. That's a thing to think about. Food for thought, that right there. So obviously we don't need these guys to breed anymore. They have done their job. So I'm going to put them back. But of course, before I do that, I will need to clean up all of these dead baby owls. Obviously, there's, as you can see, prime meat, raw meat, hide. So we do need those for saddles. The hide, we can cook off the prime meat. We can always use that for taming creatures that we do not have kibble for. What level are you? 3-2. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about that now with the red owls. You see, if you start out with the color that you want already, you stand a good chance that you might have the final owls with the same colors. And I'm going off of that, or what I'm using as reference for that would be the way it turned out with my Rexes. So do bear in mind, I've got Rexes with 20 of 20 mutations in both ancestries, and I still have the full original green color on one of them. So of course that tells me that it's possible. So I might want to start out with the color red. That's what I want on my owl. I just want the color red. So well, I'm actually seriously considering it. But first things first, I'm not sure if these two owls are of the same stats. So let's check that out. Okay, these are the stats. Let's give you some meat as well. And yeah, I should have cooked. Well, I kind of cooked most of it. I did notice that the stats are different. So what I'm going to be doing with these, I'm going to breed them again and see if we get any differences. I'm not really looking for mutations as such. If I do get higher level owls from these guys, then so be it. If not, what I'll do is I'll breed one of these owls with one of the red ones. The one that is just below me. So I'll breed that one with whatever is its pair. I want the stats to carry over to the owl. So they'll need to be basically the same level as the other ones with the same stats, just the colors to carry over. That's what I meant. Jeez, that sounded so confusing. So that should be doable. And then that would then mean I need a base pair that is red and has the exact same stats. Obviously I'm going to keep these owls as reference so that I know what I'm gunning for, and so that I can always double check it as well. It's quite important that I do that. Don't make any assumptions. I've got plenty of lamb chops there. I'll let this cook up. I'm hoping it will not spoil before it all gets cooked. But yeah, See, I don't know if it's to do with imprinting at this point in time, but it looks like they do have slightly different stats. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Sorry, Al. I'm going to name these guys Mama and Papa for the moment, just so I know what their purpose is. So this will be the Papa Owl, and so that would mean we'll have a Mama Owl. That'll help me remember what your purpose is, as I'll probably be doing multiple things at the same time. Oh yeah. Oh, I just can't stop thinking about the prospect of having red owls. I just hope that the red color of the Christmas owl will carry over. That'd be freaking amazing. I don't see why it wouldn't. So we'll see what these guys look like when they are fully mature. We'll breed them. We'll see if we can get anything else. If not, I'm going to go straight for this particular level and stat owl with the red colors. So let's get you aligned, get you a good screenshot. That will, of course, become the thumbnail. Look at that. They are amazing. I do like these creatures so much. That's it for this episode, folks. I'm going to end it here. Didn't tame anything in this one, so I'll probably make it up in the next one. I'll probably go on a massive taming spree. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. Also, if you have just subscribed, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos. And why not check out some of my other videos here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, can be found down below in the video description as well as in a pinned comment. Until next time, stay safe, folks.